Hey everybody, I'm Jaret from your favorite band, Bowling for Soup. You're watching the Anthony Rogers Show.
And bring back Madonna.
Hey, it's your favorite comedian, Anthony Rogers. Thanks for watching this interview Nikki Knightly did at Rockville. Without sponsors like MyPatriotCigar.com, this show couldn't exist. Free shipping on orders of $75 or more, a premium smoke for freedom-loving patriots. You can get some basic info from the website, MyPatriotCigars.com, link in the description. Premium cigars made with premium aged Nicaraguan tobacco. Best cigar tobacco comes from Nicaragua. Take a look and buy a cigar. For a service member program too on the website. And that's MyPatriotCigars.com.
Hey everybody, I'm Jaret from your favorite band, Bowling for Soup. You're watching the Anthony Rogers Show.
So, okay, Bowling for Soup has been like a staple in like pop punk for about 20 years, I'd say.
Yeah.
What is the secret to your like longevity and staying relevant?
Just being awesome.
That works well.
Yeah, that's what I tell bands. You know, like, what's the secret? Just don't suck. You know, like, just be really good at what you do. And I think honestly, I mean, it's a testament to the fans, man.
Yeah.
You know, it really is. It's a testament to the loyalty of the people who like our band. And, you know, I mean, most of our fans are lifers, you know, people that have been listening to us since they were kids, and now their kids are listening to us. And so I think that's a big thing. And then, you know, you have to stay, you know, as my friend Pam Grace from high school used to say, in tune with the toms. You got to stay in tune with, you know, you got to content create. You know, there's a lot of aspects to it. It's not just about, you know, making music anymore.
Does having young kids help?
Yeah, I mean, I think some of it. I mean, you know, I still do what I would do anyway, and they, you know, I think I embarrass them at times, but in a fun way. You know, like
I would love to embarrass my kids if I had any. I would probably get a lot of joy out of that.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, most of the time it's one of those things where they find the humor in it and they know what I'm doing. But yeah, I think it helps a little bit.
Is there like a song in your catalog you're like, I can't believe that was a hit?
I didn't think 1985 was going to be.
That's interesting.
No, I thought Almost was the song. I mean, and, you know, it was a hit, but I just thought, oh, Almost is the song. And we did 1985 after we had recorded the album. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it's all right. You know, I mean, and now it's like our signature song. But
totally.
I had no idea that it would be, I mean, you know, like, we're lucky. You know, it's like Lit. You know, they have My Own Worst Enemy, you know, and Everclear has so many, and I'm just naming bands that are here, but Red Jumpsuit has their. When you're a band and you have that one song that's going to be around forever and ever and ever, you know, like, and we got one, and I would have never thought it was going to be that.
That's crazy. That's a huge song.
I mean, big, yeah.
It's almost as big as Stacy's mom.
Almost as big as Stacy's mom. I know.
My friend thought you were Stacy's mom.
I know.
Also.
Everybody does. Everybody does. It's like, you know, and it's. I mean, it's. Again, some of these lifetime fans think I wrote Stacy's mom. You know, it's like.
No, I was telling you you're up next for the interview. He goes, "Oh, Stacy's mom."
Yeah, Stacy's mom. That's a banger.
I told everybody that's so funny, man.
I love it.
You have more listens than Fountains of Wayne does at this point. You think on it?
I don't think so.
You released a version of it, like the.
We did. So after it started happening, you know, people started showing up to our shows and yelling Stacy's mom, but then like making shirts and making signs and just like, and then coming up to me in the grocery store going, "I am Stacy's mom," and I'd be like, "Tell Stacy hello." I don't know, you know, what that has. Anyway, it started happening so much that I was like, iTunes was new, and I was like, you know what, guys, I can cuss, right? I'm like, fuck it, let's just record it. And we recorded it and released it in December of whatever year that was. I mean, long ago. And we did 8,000 downloads, like legal downloads on iTunes in 1 month.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah. And so, you know, it was crazy. And so, but anyway, I was friends, you know, Adam passed away early in COVID, and but we were good friends. We wrote High School Never Ends together, which is a big Bowling for Soup song.
Okay, yeah.
And so we were buddies, and when I sent it to him, this was his humor. He just answered me back, and he just goes, "It's so nice to hear our songs, but the vocals be in tune." And I was like, I love the self-deprecating humor. Like, you wrote arguably one of the greatest pop. Well, You know, he wrote That Thing You Do, which I think is the greatest pop song. Yeah.
Wow, I
it's
love
the
that song.
greatest pop song ever.
That really is a great song.
It's so good.
I love the movie too. It's
oh
great.
my god, yeah, it's so good.
Is a band known for like? I mean, they're humorous like that. Is there ever time that you had to hold back laughing on like in a situation, like an interview or like on stage or something like that?
No, I mean, I pretty much show my cards everywhere. You know, like I'm pretty much me. You know, no matter what. You know, I mean, and you know, the good thing about being in a band that's sort of like known for the humor is that we sort of get away with a lot of stuff. Like I think a lot of times, you know, certain bands would say certain things on stage or whatever, and people would be like, "Whoa," you know. But with us, people are like, "Oh, it's just the fat guys from Texas. We're fine," God. You know. Like nobody gives a shit, you know.
I mean, how do you feel about like political correctness in general? Do you think it's gone a little too far?
Of course, yeah. I mean, I'm a stand-up comedy fan, and so you know,
it's killing comedy, dude.
It
We
really
both do
is.
stand-up comedy, so it's like,
yeah, you know, I mean, and my favorite comedians are Anthony Jeselnik and people that really just don't give a shit what anybody thinks.
You
And
seem so upbeat for such a dark comic.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, you seem like a really upbeat, good vibe guy. Like,
Yeah.
If you say Jeselnik, it's crazy to me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. Jeselnik is really like one of those dudes. You just go, there's a lot of shit going on in that guy's mind. You know?
Dark.
Yeah, he is dark, but yeah, I mean, I just that's my kind of humor, you know, and so I remember he came. This is funny. Me and my wife took another couple that we were hanging out with for a while, and our kids were friends, and I was like, "Hey, we're going to go see Anthony Jeselnik. You want to go?" Now, understand this. He's really offensive, like really offensive. And she goes, I mean, I'm cool as long as he doesn't do anything like about kids or anything.
Oh my God.
First 30 minutes is about dropping babies on that tour.
my
30 minutes on dropping babies. Like, and this poor woman was just, that's the last time we ever did anything with them. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, really trying not to laugh.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, it just, you know, I like, So I do think, and you know, it's, I hate it because I find myself watching what I say now, and I used to not have to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and I hate that. But what are you gonna do?
I'm doing like the opposite. I think like smoked a lot of weed. I was like very cautious of all that and everything. So now I stopped smoking weed. I'm just like way more unfiltered.
Yeah.
So I do the opposite.
Good.
Like,
I mean, you should be. We need more unfiltered people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Free speech. You know?
Yeah.
Like, what's your perspective on being like a family man and a rock star? It's a very rare thing, I think, in music. What's something we may not know about that?
Yeah, a lot of my peers had kids like later, you know,
Right.
and they're a lot of them like were already in big bands. And I had my daughter. My daughter was born the day we got nominated for a Grammy.
Wow.
Yeah, and so it's like the day. She's a Grammy baby, right?
Wow.
And so her, you know, I was still in the grind, you know, and trying to be a dad, and it was before FaceTime and before all that. So it's gotten a lot easier, you know. Most of like my drummer now has, my bass player has a 3-year-old at home, and so you know they FaceTime twice a day, and so he's there and being involved in it. So you know, it's a decision that you have to make. Some people, you know, I do a show called Rockstar Dad Show with Gary, and you know, a lot of the dads that we have on are like, yeah, I fucked up. I wasn't around. You know, my kids have forgiven me, or they haven't forgiven me, or whatever. You know, and it's a conscious decision that you make. You know, and I decided I was going to be there for my kids. And
you manage it well for a rock star. I think, like,
thank you.
You talked about your wife already, brought her out, and then you have kids. And, like, it's very rare in rock. It's usually like a degenerate kind of thing. You seem like you have values. Like, it's it's good to see that. Yeah,
man, I do, and I've obviously done the rock star stuff. You know, I lost a wife along the way. And but I hold the family stuff very, very near and dear. You know, and I'm proud of my children, and I'm proud of to be a married man. And I like my life, and I have a really good balance between the two. You know, I closed down a Hooters last night, but I'm still a dad.
What's the secret to managing both worlds?
You know, you just have to have the right mindset. You know, you have to put priorities.
Yeah,
that's the secret. Yeah. That's the secret, is priorities. And, values is what my therapist would say. You know, you're
That's rare these days.
Right?
Value. Moral integrity.
Yeah, it's just, what is it that you want in your life, and how valuable is that to you? You know, like, yes, you could go out there and bang a bunch of chicks, but you're probably going to lose your wife, and your older kids are going to get pissed at you because of that, and then what? And then
bad example.
Now you're not. Now your youngest son isn't with you full time. You know, so you have to just keep that in mind. You know, and so yeah, you know, and again, I got a lot of that out of my system. You know, 53. I don't have the energy to be like a young soul. Thank you, brother. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, I don't have the energy to be a rock star anymore.
Well, I think if more people thought long term, they would be so degenerate.
Yeah.
Getting a degenerate is a very short term thing.
Yeah, you know, it's you know, I assume it's like heroin, right? It's an immediate gratification, and you feel terrible after you do it. Yeah. You know, you like. There's nothing about it after the fact. You don't, you know, it's like you can't brag about debauchery, you know, really. I mean, you know, like you can, but you sort of look like a dick.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah, right? And so, you know, it's like, I don't know, you like hear the stories of like, oh yeah, we destroyed this hotel room, and you're like, it sucks for the maid, you know?
Yeah, who else is affected by that?
Yeah, right, exactly.
So funny,
yeah, like, you know.
You never get that perspective.
Yeah, right?
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not saying that I didn't destroy a few hotel rooms. Right. I mean, but, you know, again, it's not something that I'm proud of.
Right,
you know? But, you know.
Speaking of that, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen or experienced on tour? Kind of a typical question.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some shit.
I've seen some shit.
I mean... you name it, I've seen it. I mean, I think the craziest thing I've ever seen is Hamburg, Germany. That place is wild. I mean, it is like there is no. It's like if the devil lives on the earth, he's for sure in Hamburg.
What is some examples of that?
It's like they have like an Amsterdam red light district and shit, but like there's no rules. Like it's just the Wild West.
Wow.
It's like, you know, it's crazy there, but it's like Thailand. You know, actually, Thailand's the craziest place I've ever seen. Yeah.
You were in Thailand too?
We were in Thailand, and Gary, my drummer, we're just kind of standing there on the corner waiting for somebody to come out of a building, and he just goes, and some of these lady boys are the hottest chicks I've ever seen. Oh my God! And I was like, damn! Yeah, man. I mean, these dudes are some hot chicks.
These dudes are some hot chicks.
Yeah, I mean, man.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, I go back to that. Thailand's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Thailand seems nuts. I haven't been, but it seems nuts.
Because it's like you go in, like every bar you go into, there's something else where you're just like, there's something I've never seen before, you know, and it's a wild place.
What bands influenced you, or like, you know, what was your inspiration that made you like want to be a rock star and want that life?
So it's funny that this is a funny question to get asked now, because, you know, remember, I'm an 80s kid, and so the rock stars of that year are like cartoon characters now, because what got me into music was Ozzy Osbourne. Okay. And now he's like this, just like sort of wee, you know, like you know, his music's on Trolls 3, you know what I mean? Wow, it's like my kids know the words to Crazy Train. Yeah. And then the reason I started to play music, what I wanted to be a rock star is when I first saw Motley Crue on TV, and I saw Tommy Lee, and I'm like, I want to be Tommy Lee. Yeah. And that's another cartoon. That band is a cartoon of themselves now, or whatever. People are like, really? But yeah, no, I knew exactly. The minute I heard Ozzy, I asked for a drum set, and then I saw Motley Crue, and I was like, that's what I want to do.
You play the drums also?
Yeah, I'm actually an educated drummer. So I played drums in school, actually took lessons. I'm a self-taught guitar player, so I play a lot of stuff wrong, but I do it fairly well.
Well, you tricked them awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just it. I played wrong, but it sounds okay, so...
No one can tell.
What's also unique about your band, I think, you've had the same crew for years.
Yeah.
Like, what is it, kind of like a family dynamic, I guess?
Definitely. Yeah, my crew are basically members of the band. Let's say if somebody invites us to go do something, I'm like, they're like, yeah, man, you guys can just jump in our car. I'm like, oh, well, there's 9 of us. So like, and we'd be happy to go. We want that, but I'm not going to go if everybody can't go.
Right.
It's always been like that. It used to be, when we were a bit of a smaller organization, it would be like, hey, if we're getting shoes, everybody gets shoes. Like if we're getting clothes, everybody gets clothes. But there's between 9 and 11 of us now, and so I get it. I'm not as strict about that. Like we've all got sunglasses coming from this new company or whatever, and I didn't make them give the crew sunglasses. but yeah, no, I treat everybody like they're one of us. Everybody's equally as important. We eat off the same plate, and we drink from the same refrigerator, and everything. We stay in the same hotels. We sit on the same airlines.
It's so important.
Sounds awesome.
It's like whatever you put out is what you get back.
Yeah. They care. I mean, they care as much as we do. And it's I understand that the product that we're about to put on that stage isn't just. It may start at my kitchen table with an idea for a song, but it's everybody. It's everybody to get it here, to get it up there, and to present it. It takes the whole team.
What is your process for writing these relatable hits? Like, what is your kind of process like?
I write like I talk. So, and I grew up listening to country music, and so I love telling stories.
Yeah.
And so I'm a storyteller, and I also think something that's a little bit different about me than a lot of people is I enunciate really well. And I'm a
people know what the hell you're saying.
People know what I'm saying.
So you must hate mumble rap. I'm sorry, I literally cannot say.
It's not my favorite
What the fuck are they talking about? I can't understand.
It's not my favorite. No.
What is the point of this?
It's funny that you said Ozzy was your inspiration and you enunciated.
Right, I know, right? Yeah.
He used to be able to enunciate somewhat, right?
Yeah. A little bit, yeah. Actually, you can't understand him. But he sings like he talks. You can't understand what he says.
Yeah.
Do you have like an anchor, like to keep you like grounded in all the success you've experienced? Like,
well, I mean, again, having a crew that is there all the time to hold you, I don't know what it is. I've never really felt like I'm above anybody. I've just never had that. I don't have that in me. I don't know what it is.
I've noticed that.
But
having a level of humility.
Oh my God! Yeah, I just
staying successful. Because if you're a dick, everyone's gonna be like, "That guy's an asshole."
Yeah.
They don't really want to work with him. I don't want to help him. Like,
I know. And sometimes when the dicks make it in the industry, I'm always really surprised. How the fuck did they get through the door?
It's a talent to humbleness ratio. The talent supersedes how you can be that.
I guess we'll put up with
longevity. You're not gonna have a guy like you decades in the career that I feel like you're gonna have temporary success in it.
Yeah, I honestly, I treat everybody as if, honestly, it's just the age-old shit, right? It's all like the easy rules that we learned growing up. You treat everybody like you want to be treated, And, I was lucky enough to meet some musicians when I was a kid that we had a club that would do matinee shows. So the bands would come and they'd play the bar on Friday and Saturday nights, and then they'd play again on Sunday. And you got to go as a kid, and they were all so nice and kind. And these are dudes, that dressed up like Motley Crue and Poison, and they were all really, really nice to us and stuff. And I was very lucky to have experienced that, because even Pantera back in the day, when they were still a glam band, they were really kind and nice to you when you talk to them and stuff. And so I think that's always just been in my head, because I remember every one of those interactions. Yeah. And so I say this to my crew all the time too, hey, when we walk into a place, when we leave there, I want them to tell everybody that we're their favorite band that's ever been there. Yeah. And 9 times out of 9, that happens. Because my crew are kind to people. They help them, if there's something broken, they fix it. Yeah. And that's the thing.
I hear a lot of positive stories about you from fans. They'll say you made your day, give them a pass up front, or come backstage, whatever terminology. You made a lot of people's days by reaching out to them and just talking to me in person. Really.
Yeah. We'll never
I hear
forget
a lot
that.
of stories
It
about
sticks
that.
with them for life.
That's the thing.
You know what I mean? And I feel like oh man, I don't know what to say. Just being genuine and kind is there's nothing worse than meeting your hero and being disappointed and finding out that they're a piece of shit. It kind of ruins your whole idea of who you thought they were.
I definitely wouldn't like that. Yeah, I would not. That's another thing. So like the band guys, I'll say, you know, I remember every musician I've ever met.
Yeah.
So it's not lost on me that most people that meet me are going to remember that.
Yeah, totally.
But I wouldn't even say that I have to really put on a face. It's just who I am as a person.
Yeah.
If you ask, you know, my tour manager who's standing right over there, you ask him, like, he spends more time with me than probably anybody except my wife. And I'm like this all the time.
You seem authentic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, you know, I mean, I'm like, I get tired. You said I look exhausted. I'm exhausted right now. Yeah, I closed down a Hooters for real last night.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, it was great. And I mean, they have delicious wings, guys.
Yeah.
And
wings there?
yeah, I've heard.
Whoa.
But, yeah. No, but yeah, man, I think that's a big part of it.
Speaking of food, like you do Chuck E. Cheese, and I love their pizza.
It's
like,
so good.
You're Chuck E. Cheese, and I love Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
I'm telling you, people that talk bad about that pizza they're full of shit.
They're doing everything talking about.
They haven't tried it. They're you know what I mean? Like they're just like, oh, it's got to be bad. It's so good.
I love it. I legit love
Who cares
it.
if it's in a child's casino?
How does that work being Chuck E. Cheese? You know, they like pre-record everything, I assume, and like, I mean, it's not live, I think. So just like it's like voice acting, I guess.
It's voice acting, yeah.
Okay.
So it's the same thing I do for Phineas and Ferb, or I do a bunch of toy commercials during the Christmas time, and I do like you know those jib jabs on the you like send somebody on 4th of July, like I do those sometimes.
The cards open?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay,
So I do some of those sometimes, and so I'm a voice actor as well.
Very cool.
I'm not like super active anymore. Like I don't like go do auditions and stuff because it's a super saturated world.
Oh, okay.
When I first started, it was sort of taboo for A-listers to do it, and now because my voice is so high, I basically have to beat Charlie Day or Jack Black, you know, and I'm like, I'm never going to beat those guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're the best at what they do. So it just isn't worth it. You know, I know I'm not going to win.
Yeah, that's a crazy variety in your career. It's awesome. Like, how long have you been the voice of Chuck E. Cheese?
15 years.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So they saw those animatronic things?
I think only one store still has those.
I used to love those things.
Those were
Me too. That was my favorite
Those were
thing.
kind of honestly.
What, you loved it as a kid, and now you're Chuck E. Cheese?
I am telling you, it was my favorite thing.
That's crazy.
I could sit there and watch those animatronics
They're awesome.
the whole time. And I loved it so much. But now the mouse is more animated now. So like he's on the screen.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
That moment is.
You know, I mean, it's because, you know, this is the thing, it's because of our phones and things like that. And kids, their attention spans, they can't just sit and watch. You know, I imagine like the puppet industry is really hurting right now.
Oh my god! What was the last time you saw a puppet show?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't even think Kermit could really just sit there on a screen and hold their attention. There's no way that could be a thing.
That's why they canceled it.
Yeah, there's no way. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
They can do reels. They get in the real game.
Exactly.
Big reading some reels.
Yeah, like that's just it, right? You know, what was the website before reels? And everything was like 15 seconds, 7 seconds, or whatever.
Oh, Vine.
Vine.
Oh my god! What did happen to Vine?
You got bought out.
Twitter bought it and just closed it.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I used to love Vine.
I know, it was so great. Yeah. Me and my daughter, she was like 8 or so back in the Vine days. She's 22, just graduated from college.
Nice.
I know, but we loved making Vines, and so she's my biggest fan. She watches my TikToks and comments on them and stuff.
Nice.
Are you at like going national? I mean international, really. But speaking nationally, like, where's some good like barbecue spots like throughout the United States? Like, what are some spots that I should know about this traveling stuff?
Well, first of all, when you come to Dallas, you need to go to Tinder.
Okay.
Because it's freaking great.
Tinder?
Like Tinder. It's
like
called.
The dating app?
No, it's a barbecue place called Tinder.
That's what the app is, I swear. I swear it's for barbecue, man.
Yeah. Oh my god. Austin is really the spot, man,
nice.
for barbecue. I mean,
Austin, okay.
Austin is and then there's a place. Oh, Dave, what's the place that I played? It starts with the SH. The barbecue place. It's like your favorite.
Shooters? Not Shugs.
No,
Schubert's?
Shoopers or something. I'm gonna text you this
Okay.
because you have to try it.
Okay.
It is so flippin' good. It's like in the middle of nowhere, Texas, like south of Waco, right?
Yeah, it's around Waco.
Yeah.
Okay.
And holy shit, is it good?
I'm gonna have to.
Like you make a fool of yourself there. You know, like you just walk out going, "I'm embarrassed." You know,
I'm
like
embarrassed.
You're out of Nashville, right?
No, I live in Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the Texas one. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yes. So you know the theories behind barbecue, right? So Texas is all about the meat.
Yeah.
Kansas City's all about the sauce.
Yeah.
And Memphis is about the rub. And then the Carolina is about like the vinegar and stuff like
What's
that.
your favorite Kansas City spot?
Kansas City, I don't really have a favorite spot there, but I eat it. You know?
Joe's?
Is that good?
I like those ones. And then like, I'm trying to think where else. I love Memphis barbecue. That's one of my favorites.
Memphis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even like Gill Street has like piggies.
Yeah.
The whole place smells like bleach, but like the food's so good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, now though it's hard because you don't know whether to get hot chicken or go to barbecue. You know,
That's
when you're
true.
when you're you know because the hot chicken is so big and like all of Nashville and Memphis. And
That's
stuff.
what I was going to ask about hot chicken next because I thought you're from Nashville. It's what do you know, like, what's the best hot chicken you've had?
Man, I like actually. So it's you know you mentioned like you know how like so you seem like a kind of guy that likes like cheap pizza, right? Like me too. Me too, right? So like it's like the more gourmet it gets, you're just like it's. I mean, all pizza's good. But
The portion's too small. I'll go like this 360 bar, something that's like this tiny burger.
Yeah.
And it's like that was like $30 for a tiny burger.
Yeah.
Like I like gourmet sliders though. Like
I do like some
St. Louis
sliders.
is that good spot there. Like $6 sliders are like really good. I love that.
I have a theory about burgers. I think they taste better smaller. I don't know why. You know, like sliders are freaking
They're
good.
so good. I had sliders at Hooters actually before I came out here too.
Mm.
I had a Hooters downtown in St. Louis before I came out here.
We had the sliders last night. Me and Rob. I got the quesadilla, and he got the sliders, and then we do split skis, so we can have two different things. So we divide it up.
That's awesome. Dude, is there anything that's around here that we maybe not brought up that you want people to know or something before we get out of here?
Hey, go follow Bowling Pursuit everywhere. We got new music coming out. We got a live album, a pop punk covers record coming out, and new music. And follow me everywhere, JARET2113, or I'm on TikTok as Jaret Reddick, and you can check out my country band as well. And
Nice.
you know, and these guys are awesome.
Oh.
Unfollow me and follow him.
Dude, you're in the million category now.
I know.
It's about you. It's about you.
It's awesome.
That's what I'm saying. Unfollow me and follow him. Right?
He's
We have too many followers.
He's in the million club.
Well, thank you for your time, man.
Thank you,
going
man.
backwards in your career and being on this show. I appreciate the charity.
It's the least I could do.
He's actually on probation for signing his papers. Like, really, it's part of his probation. Thanks for it, brother.
Yeah, man. Thank you.